right, your favorite women talk show, Maisha Prime Women Talk, is currently on air. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Rida Chebet Kering, and remember, this is where real women engage. And today we are going to talk about an empowered woman. I know that we've talked about that topic in many occasions, but today we'll have an additional voice because we have an empowered woman in our show today. So you can follow us on Facebook, Maisha Television Kenya, Instagram and Twitter at Maisha TV KE, and Facebook Maisha Television Kenya. Our phone number is also there. You can chat with us on 0746 999 So today I have two guests. We have Irene Mumbo Bushebi. She is a mother, an empowered woman. She is a counselor, and also she is a pastor and a wife to a pastor. Welcome, Irene. And today also we have a guest, Nimgeni katika hii show. She is an empowered woman. Based on her description, she is really empowered. She is Judith Naholi, and she is a mother also. A mother to many. Ni mama wa watoto wengi sana. She is also a gospel musician, and she was a former administrative assistant. So tukiongelea about an empowered woman, today we have a woman who amekuwa katika ile position ya kazi. Tumekuwa tunaongelea sana sana upande wa kanisa, but leo we have a voice of a woman who is a mother, and also she was in office. Yes. Yeah, she's also a praise and worship leader of Hope Center Church. Karibu sana Judith.
Asante.
Before tuanze, wacha tuanze na Irene, word moja, then same to Judith. Tuanze na Irene.
Asante sana. Just want to say hi once again, and tukaribishe kila mtu leo kwa show, sababu tuko hapa with a very empowered woman, and the show today is hot, so welcome.
Yeah.
Now, let me also take this chance to thank you for the invite. And today itakuwa ni moto sana because we have empowered women in the house.
Yes.
Yeah,
karibuni sana kwa mara nyingine tena, and continue engaging with us kama nilivyokuambia pale Facebook na YouTube Maisha Television Kenya, Instagram na Twitter at Maisha TV KE. Our phone number is 0746 999 And I would like us to start with first the description of an empowered woman. Najua wengi wanasikia empowered woman, let's empower women, but they really don't understand what is this. Who is an empowered woman? Let me start with mgeni wa leo.
Thank you. Empowered woman ni ule, it is this lady, this young woman ambaye anaweza fanya kitu kivyake. Akitaka kwenda salon, she can do it on her own. Si lazima tegemee mtu fulani ndiye ampeleke pale. I'm just defining it and I simplify. Si lazima tegemee yule mtu mwingine ampatie ka support, but you are empowered. You are doing something on your own. Hautegemei mtu fulani. I mean, that is how I can describe an empowered woman.
Wow, thank you. A simple one. Empowered. Are you an empowered woman? If you're just watching us, ama ni ule ambaye lazima ungoje hadi kiberiti ya shilingi 5 ununuliwe. Yeah, and to you, Irene.
I would say an empowered woman also simply is somebody, or that woman who has been taken to a level, and that is taken to a level in terms of she's taken a different position from the whatever position that all the women would want to take, because basically we know that all women, we were told that we're supposed to be home in the kitchen and doing what the kitchen wants us to do. But here we are talking about a woman who can go out there, as Judy has just said, as mentioned, that you can go out there and do things on your own. Yes. That is, even if it is an office, you can go there and also work without depending on somebody else to show you what to do. So that means even if it is school, you've gone to school like any other person. Yes. You are not sitting just at home because you are a woman, but at least you've taken yourself to school, or you've been taken to a school because your parents are also there to take care of this, and so they've taken you to school. You can have a position in the society and you have a voice as a woman.
And based on your descriptions of Irene and also Judith, can you say that the community currently, the society, wanawake wamekuwa empowered? Kuna mwanamke anaweza kujitegemea bila kuhakikisha that it's a man who provides? Let me start with you.
Yeah, mwanamke anaweza kujitegemea because nowadays people have skills, and when you have skill, I think that skill can put food on your table, can pay school fees, you can pay rent. And also, we've gone to school. When you go to school, there you are empowered economically. So hautategemea sana watu fulani na fulani, but you can do things your own. Yeah.
Na ukiangalia serikali labda community, has it provided that chance for women?
Okay, the community, especially when it comes to politics, I'm not a politician, but because of the season, when you look at the community, most of the time they don't want to empower women because they think we are weaker vessels. We can't measure to men. So they wanatend kutufinyilia chini because wanafikiria we can't measure. Hatuwezi kuwa governors, hatuwezi kuwa president. We can't be that big because they think we can't measure to their scale.
Wow, thank you so much. And to you, Irene, do you think that the society has provided a conducive environment for women to be to depend on themselves?
Yeah, of course, I know, as she's also mentioning this, is that the society is looking at women still in that eye of, a woman has to remain a woman. But we know that because they've also seen a difference in terms of if we empower these women, they can do something. And so they're starting to have that balance katikati pale penye somebody's thinking, okay, let's give them a try. But it's still not very, we can't say that it's up to the point. We are still having those shortcomings in terms of when you're even given that chance to do something. You see that there's a lot of critics, or there are those people who would like to take things out of you because they feel you're not up to the standard. So the thing is, the still in the balance. They're still in a transition period where they cannot say yes to it, but they also cannot say no because they are seeing what an empowered woman can do, you see. So basically we can say that the society is in that level of transition. And so we're also giving them time as we are still empowering ourselves much more.
So let me start again with Judith. During your childhood moments ukiwa pale shuleni, can you say that maybe the government or the society gave you equal chances the way they gave to boy child? Na hata saizi, do you think that they're giving the girl child equal opportunities compared to men?
Okay, I'm older. Niko kwa ile generation ya kitabu. So those days, I think they used to favor the boy because they thought a woman, you cannot measure, you cannot go up to somewhere because some of them fear even taking the girl child to school because they fear because of early pregnancies. Some of them also, they used to force us to get married to rich men. So there wasn't that balance. Kulikuwa na ile favorism kiasi. And also they thought, there are some subjects, they thought this is just for a boy child, for men. And this one as a girl child, we huwezi subject because you are just a female. When ni msichana tu. So there wasn't that balance.
And can you compare then to now?
I think now, I think saizi people are trying because I think they've seen what a girl child can do. In fact, when you look at the sphere now, you can see, like now in Tanzania we have a lady president. Yes. So this one has made so many men to start respecting women because they know we can also measure to their standards. So I think they are trying, but we are not yet at that point.
Fair enough. To you, Irene, do you think the society is giving the girl child equal opportunities as the boy child?
Yeah, I think Judy has just started by saying that, then Yeah, because then there were those subjects that hata ulikuwa ukianguka hesabu wanakuchapa wakireserve kwa sababu wanajua that is not yours. Yeah, so that is for men and let them do their thing. You know, but I think today we are really getting into a level where everybody is there. And so everybody is competing. We don't look at, and even if you can see the results that have just been out the other day, you see that the girls are also, you know, we are not left behind. Ilikuanga ile wamesoma Kamau, Njoroge, Otieno, Onya, Wamalwa, sijui. So those were the names. But today you can see Immaculate, I don't know who, those names. So this tells us that there's something that is happening. So the society, the moment we've really coming in and encouraging this girls, we've seen that now this can do something, and they are doing good. So we can say the society is trying, but as she's also said, we are still not there.
And even based on the results that were released, the KCPE results, we saw that there are some subjects sana wamepreserve kama ni ya wanawake ya girl child, alafu kuna zile ambayo ni ya wavulana, especially maths, sijui kuna social studies and whatever, but then English, Kiswahili and CRE, hiyo ni wasichana. But all in all, you can say that even based on the results, we saw that at least there was gender balance. 50 point something walikuwa wanaume, then 49 point something walikuwa ladies. And now let's come to the job opportunities. When applying for job or interview, let me start with Judith because you've been in office. When applying for office job, do women given equal opportunities as men?
I think it will also depend with the kind of job you are applying. Like when I was in office, I was working with another lawyer. And my job was, I think they just wanted a lady. So I think I didn't get any competition there because they just wanted a lady to be on that position. So I didn't get any competition. But there are some jobs, kama ukitaka kazi kama ya mechanic, na umevaa skirt, hata kama umevaa long and you are a lady and you qualify, you know, watakuwa na wasiwasi, wataona ya kwamba yani wanakujudge. They just judge you because you are a lady. They just judge you that you can't do something good there. So there are some jobs they'll discriminate because you are a lady.
Irene, you can maybe shed light on that.
Yeah, I know. As she's saying, there are jobs, yes, when you apply for them, if you're a woman, you have an upper hand. If you're a man, then you also have an upper hand. But we are saying that as we are getting empowered, because what we did mention here some other time is that we are going to school for all these professions. And now we're finding ladies going for, they are driving those trucks. Nishawaona kwa barabara huko umengangana na ile katapila mpaka unasema so everybody is going for these jobs or these professions. So when nowadays we are applying for this, please don't discriminate us as you used to, because now even as the ladies, we go to school the same way, and when it comes to competition, we compete like the men. She's just talked about it, 50 point something percent and then 49. You see the way we are sharing almost 50-50. Yeah, so this is to tell every other person out there that you know what, the competition is there. And so so when we are doing any application for this job, consider watu tu sawa sawa, usije ukasema huyu amevaa skirt ataweza kweli kupanda kwa pole ya stima. She will do it because she's gone to school for it. And something about women also is that when they realize that they can do these technical things or technical subjects, they go for it. Yeah, because women, we always decide to do something. So once you've decided to do it, you do it. Kwa hivyo ukiamua kupanda kwa pole ya stima, my friend, you'll be there. Yes. So this is to tell us that when we are going for these jobs, please, for those people who are calling us in, know that the women, if she's dared to apply, know that she went to school for the same. And if she went to school for the same, please, if there is any consideration you can make, try the girl.
Yeah, based on your point and also on the point of Judith, earlier on you said about wanatuangalia wanawake kama vessels weak, and Irene pia umesema that tunapata tumesomea the same thing but then they don't consider us. Do you think that it is fair to make the girl child and boy child compete for some positions, ama wanawake wakuwa favor kidogo? Like currently you have the position of women rep, hapo mwanaume aweze akaenda ka compete, so ni nyinyi wenyewe mngangane na energy yenu wenyewe. So do you think it's fair? Let me start with Irene, then Judy?
Yeah, I think when you get to that where maybe only women are competing, then we also have to check in it, because now we are going for, the profession in terms of are you qualified for the same? Because we've seen areas where people maybe look at the beauty, or because women sometimes, most of the time we get out and it's the beauty that is first seen.
Yes.
Let us not look at that unless you are doing the front, the office, the front office, whatever. Yeah, so that one, I know that one is the first quality. So if that is what you have to look into, but if you're going for these technicalities or the whatever the position, like the women rep, please look for this person who is trusted, trusted, honest, somebody who is has a good foundation. There are these things that we have to look in. And then credentials, have they gone to school for the same? Because we can just apply. We've heard that women are going for it. Can we all just go there? Yeah, so please, when you're checking into this, then please go to those details that will make this position. Because kuna jambo pia tulisema hapa, mama, when you're given that position, make sure you do your best. So we don't to bring their half-baked people, and then we say, si tuliwaambia wanawake hawawezi. So what we need to do is, please, if we are going for those positions now where we can say only women are competing for the same, then can we look for those people who are competent enough for that kind of position, rather than just saying, okay, so you said women, we can get a woman. That one will not work for us, because we want to get somebody there whom, when the society looks at that person, they'll say, okay, kweli wanaweza. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Irene. And now to you, Judith.
I think we don't want people to favor us because we are women, because we've gone to the same school, we've gone to the same colleges, we've gotten same skills. So we don't want you people to look at us as weaker vessels and discriminate us or favor us, because we are just tunaweza tu hiyo kazi jinsi nyinyi mnaweza. So easy post, for example, political posts, msiseme ya kwamba you want to favor us because we are women. Just give us the same opportunity. Tupeleke on that platform. You stand there, tuambie what you can do for us. Mimi nisimame pale, I tell you what I can do for the community, because I'm already empowered. I know what I can do, and maybe I can even beat you in the same game. So just give us the equal opportunity. Don't favor us because tunaweza, we can do these things.
Yeah. And there's also another issue about empowered women. Tumeona wanaume wameanza kulalamika mwanamke akiwa independent, because you're saying based on your definition, an empowered woman yule ambaye anaweza akajitegemea, anaweza akajifanyia vitu zake. But then men are complaining the moment a woman is independent, anakuwa na kiburi, unapata that ndio maana tumekuwa hata na the high numbers of single motherhood in Kenya. Can you say that maybe this is also a challenge to women being empowered, inawafanya wanamea ile pembe?
Nafikiria okay, it can be 50-50, but I think it also depends with how you are brought up. This is a man. I'm married to this man, and maybe amenipeleka shule, nimeolewa na yeye na kanipeleka shule, and I became empowered. I have my own money. I can take myself to the salon. I can do my nails. I can do 1, 2, 3 things. Unajua saa zingine wanaume, they just fear. Yeah, I think they're also jealous. I think the security yao inapotea. They think when I can take myself somewhere without his authority, kabla kama yeye hajanipea pesa yake, anafikiria security yake iko chini. But empowering a woman ni kitu kizuri sana, because when you empower a woman, you've empowered the whole community. Yes. What a woman can do with 50 shillings is not how a man can use the 50 shillings. So when you empower a woman, na kile kidogo tu, a woman will empower the whole community. So let us empower women in the ile kidogo, yeah.
Yes, Irene, do you think that maybe empowered women wamekuwa challenge kwa wanaume tena? Unajua sasa
the women walikuwa wamefinyiliwa sana, so the moment you give us a chance I don't want to say that word, but that's what they usually say, utajua ujui. But that should not be the comment anyway. So the thing is, when we empower women, sometimes we've seen the challenge, yes. But as Judy is saying, it also depends with how you're brought up. So it still runs back to these women. How are we bringing up our children? So that if this girl, you empower the girl, is she going to be somebody whom after akishapata vile anaweza jipeleka salon, afanye the pedicures, the manicures, sasa mtu asimwambie? That should not be thing. Intakana ajue, even if you can take yourself to those places. Because we can ask Judy here, if you're in a position of work, you can even go to different places, even outside the country. And if that is the position that you're having and that's what you can do, then if you're going to use it wrongly, know that there's a problem. You'll not be there anymore. So this is to say that when we are empowering these girls, should we also empower them in terms of what is their position now, putting it together with the men, so that they don't look at men as nothing, but look at them as, because the moment they look at men as nothing because they're empowered, your position ya empowerment itarudi chini. Yeah, because men will look for a way of putting them down. And so it will mean that nothing will happen. So it will be a lot of fight rather than making productivity.
The community will also collapse.
Yeah, the community will collapse, because you were saying if you empower a woman, you empower the whole society. Yeah, so this is to say that the community will not stick together, because the women, the moment wamekuwa ni watu hawashikiki, it means nothing will go on even in their homes, even in the places of work, because they are there, so many of them, even in our churches now. Tuwa mama watatuambia haki yetu. So we are saying that as we empower women, we should also teach them that if you get there, because I know that is what is a good virtue, that when you're up there, make sure that your being up there should not work out to let you come down, but it should work out to let you go into higher positions. How do we do that? By humility. So it means any empowered woman, if you want to succeed in whatever you are doing, make sure that you are a humbled woman. You will make it to higher levels. Hata uta describe uko wapi.
Yeah, na tukimalizia tu this first part, the issue of single parenthood. We've seen that wanawake wengi wamekuwa independent, so the only thing she wants kutoka kwa mwanaume ni apate mtoto mmoja ama wawili, and then si yako na pesa, she can provide, she can educate her kids. Can you say that this is also the case? Is it because of being empowered, or maybe tu ni maadili ambayo imeingia kwa community sasa? That is new.
I think vile nimesema pia inategemea how she was brought up, lakini pia kuna jinsi maadili mengine yameingilia in our society na yanapotosha mawazo ya some of our ladies, our daughters. And you think when you are empowered, now you are everything, you can do everything. And as pastor has said, unajua wakati unakuwa empowered, you're supposed to humble yourself. When you humble yourself, that is when when you are empowered, watu wengi watakuona na watu wengi watabarikiwa. Acha nitumie hiyo jina, watabarikiwa kwa sababu ya empowerment. Okay, when you are empowered, alafu unachukulia kama sasa vile mwingine ameshakuwa empowered, now what she wants from somebody is just getting a baby and anawacha tu hiyo. I think you won't be an empowered woman. I think utakuwa umedeviate from what the society wants, so I can't advocate for that.
Yeah, it's very true. I want to pick from where she just left, that you know what, when you want to just go and pick a child and come back and say that I'm a single woman because I'm empowered, the empowerment bit of it gets away from it. I remember when we were talking with Judy was telling me that being a wife is a more empowerment than whatever else we can be talking about. And being a wife in this case is you can get married to somebody. Okay, I know there are single people who are single because of so many other reasons. Yes. I'm not intimidating them in a way. What I'm saying, being a wife is a good thing, because the responsibilities that a wife takes care of. And then now if you add to whatever empowerment you're talking about in terms of even working in an office or doing whatever you are doing, that's a lot more. And so we can talk of you as empowered. You can run your home, you can run your office, you can run whatever the people, because because we've talked about the society, a woman running the society because of what she's doing. So the singlehoodness, I know it is there, and we don't want to put this that it is because of the empowerment. If there is anybody who is doing that because of that, I think you are wrong. We've just said it out clearly. Yes. Yeah. So if that is what you think, that I'm empowered, I have my own money, I have my own car, I have my own piece of land, and so what are you telling me? I just want a child from you and that's all. You are not empowered anymore. So if you want to be a fully empowered person, yes, you can go ahead, be a wife, then do the profession that you're having. But if you're single because of other reasons, I don't want to get there. But what I know, if you want to be fully empowered, make sure you can be a wife, not going and picking a child and saying, after all, I'm done with you. I think you're not empowered. The empowerment bit of it is out. You've deviated from the way of empowerment.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, Irene, for that, and thank you so much, Judith. I'm seeing that our first time is up. We are going for a short commercial break. Maisha Prime Women Talk will be back shortly, and continue engaging with us on Facebook, Maisha Television Kenya, Instagram and Twitter at Maisha TV KE, and our phone number is 0746 999 You can chat with us, send your question, send your feedback, or hata maoni yako unaweza kututumia pale na tutakuwa tunai highlight. My name is Rida Tebet Kering, and today I have two guests. We have Irene Mumbo Bushebi, who is a counselor, a pastor, and also a mother. And then we have Judith Naholi, who is a former administrative assistant. She is also a mother, and she holds other several offices. I will not mention all in our second part. I'll be introducing her afresh. My name is Rida Tebet Kering.
It is a season of seriousness, and only the serious presenters come onto your screen.
Maisha Prime News and Maisha Prime Morning Edition. My hustle, my story. Maisha Prime Weekend.
Rida Kering Chebet, Millicent Makoha, Brian Gad. Only on Maisha TV.
There is a saying, behind every great man is a great woman. But there is a divide, a gap, a separation. It's about acknowledging the unseen efforts, the disparity, and expectations. Support. What does it mean to have support? To give support? To live without support? It's time that support goes both ways. Because beside every great man is a great woman.
Are you looking for a reputable technical institution to enhance your technical skills? Look no further. Kongoni Technical and Vocational College is an approved technical training institute by TVETA, a college committed to providing you with quality programs and services that will enhance and enrich your technical hands-on skills to meet societal needs. It is a top-rated technical and vocational college in provision of training, innovation, and action research in Kenya and beyond. We provide quality technical vocational training and research in collaboration with stakeholders to produce highly skilled and innovative human resource. We offer certificate in general agriculture, diploma in entrepreneurial agriculture, diploma in general agriculture, artisan in storekeeping, certificate in computerized secretarial, certificate in supply chain management, certified in information studies, certified public accountant, diploma in accounting, diploma in supply chain management, certificate in ICT, diploma in ICT, certificate in welding and fabrication, diploma in welding and fabrication, certificate in hairdressing and beauty, diploma in fashion design and clothing, certificate in fashion design and clothing, among many. Kongoni Technical and Vocational College is located in Likuyani Sub-County of Kakamega County, next to Likuyani Sub-County headquarters along Kitale Eldoret Road. For more information, contact us on 0721927458 or 071211 4908. You can also send your application to PO Box 45 30205 Matunda, or write to us on email to kongonitvc@gmail.com. Kongoni Technical and Vocational College, technology and innovation to meet societal needs.
Kisiwa Technical Training Institute is a leading technical training institute committed to offering high-quality education in the process, produce highly skilled, knowledgeable and responsible graduates in the field of engineering, science and technology. We provide high-quality education in Kenya and beyond, offered by a dedicated team of lecturers for globally competitive skills in TVET, innovations and research solutions for socio-economic prosperity. You can apply for a diploma or a certificate course in electrical engineering, information and communication technology, social work and community development, agriculture and agricultural engineering, hospitality and institutional management, building and civil engineering, business studies, secretarial studies, among many. We offer both online learning and blended learning through e-learning. The institute does not charge any fee for admission application forms. Apply now. Kisiwa Technical Training Institute is located in Kabuchai in Bungoma County. Under Kisiwa Technical Quality Training and facilities, library, laboratory, playing grounds and courts.
Once you enroll with us, you are assured of out of the total fees for the year 56,420, the government is going to pay for you 30,000 shillings.
For more information, contact us on 011 0096 090 011 0096 090. You can also send your application to PO Box 657 Bungoma. You can write your email to info@kisiwatech.ac.ke. Kisiwa Technical Training Institute, a center of excellence in TVET research and innovations. Like our Facebook page, Maisha Television Kenya, Twitter @MaishaTVKE, and Instagram @MaishaTVKE. Check out our website www.maishatv.co.ke. Maisha TV. The stage is set. The time is now. Credible news. It is prime news. Only on Maisha TV. Prepare for the best. Informative. Authoritative. Unbiased. Welcome to Maisha News.
All right, welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. You're watching Maisha Prime Women Talk, where real women engage. And today I have real women in studio. We have Irene Mobushebi, a counselor, a pastor, and also a mother. And then we have Judith Naholi. She is also a mother, an empowered woman. She is a former administrative assistant of Bungoma, and she is also a praise and worship leader of Hope Center Church, that is in Bungoma County. Yes, so and today we're talking about women empowerment, and in our first part we've talked about empowerment in terms of office, in terms of the society, the way they view the empowered women. And my guest was really dispensing some important points. I hope that you got it, and in case you did not got those points, you can just visit our Facebook page and YouTube, Maisha Television Kenya, Instagram and Twitter at Maisha TV KE, and also you can chat with us on 0746 999 841. And now in our second part, we want to shift from the office to our homes. We know that empowered women, umesema that marriage is also being a wife is also an empowerment. And now I want us to shift into our houses. We've seen our community view empowered women. Now let me start with you, Judith. How does your husband see you as an empowered woman?
Okay. Being empowered, it's a benefit even to your husband, not the community only, even to your husband. So kwangu mimi, I think amebarikiwa. Say so, amebarikiwa to have an empowered woman, because pia yeye anaweza fanya mambo kivyake. Now that I'm empowered, sitakuwa na ile kumfuatilia kama kitambo, because you fear of the unknown. So anasikia tu poa, because I'm empowered. He does his things, I also do my things. So
unajua kuna wale wanaume ambao wanakaa wakisema vile ulisema, mwanamume ambaye hataki mwanamke akuwe empowered, anaona mwanamke akijitegemea, it's like ile position yake kama mwanaume imerudishwa chini, yani expect umuulize kila kitu. But then you find that you can provide, you can buy for yourself clothes, hata ukitaka kwenda mahali unaenda mwenyewe. How does he
in fact wanaume wa saizi, I think sidhani kama atapenda mtu mwenye is not empowered. Mtu wa kila saa, kila wakati I think in this generation hakuna mwanaume mwenye anataka mtu ambaye yuko. Kila mwanaume, sema tu kuna limit, mwingine anaweza kuwa jinsi we've said earlier kwamba the bring up, ukikuwa empowered you can deviate from what an empowered woman is and just deviate. But kama ulilelewa vizuri and you know what an empowerment is, you are empowered economically, umekuwa empowered even emotionally, you are empowered even socially, financially. Ukifanya hivyo you become a blessing to your family. Hata your husband ataona ile I think upendo wenyu utaendelea, because when you want to do something, this man can also come to you and you can put something on the table. Then you can mnaweza ongea pamoja, because you have something. So sidhani kama nasikianga tu vizuri, because I'm empowered.
And do you, Irene, how does your husband view you as an empowered woman? Mwanamke ambaye anaweza kuwa na kitu pia yeye.
I think there's a scripture we read here. I'll go back to the scripture the other day. So they were reading that is Proverbs 31 from 10, talking about this lady whom we found out is an empowered woman. And so we realized this empowered woman has made sure that now the husband, he walks with his head tall out there, because he knows he has a wife, somebody whom people can relate to. Because basically an empowered woman is this woman, according to that scripture we read, is that she takes care of even those people who are in need out there. You see, and so when that happens, the husband is happy. He's like every other time when people are coming over to be helped, and there's somebody who can help them, not necessarily him. Like men sometimes they are not very sensitive to small things. So you can see something that he cannot see. And when these people maybe come over, and then it's not that she runs to you and says
so nipatie kitu baba na nini nisaidie hawa. She can just go ahead and do it herself. You know, the husband is happy because these people are coming to his home to get those blessings, you see. So I think basically talking about my husband, how he feels. I don't know, but I can say he feels good. Because you know, he's this kind of person whom he would feel that you can invite even people in his home in his absence and things can go well. Or he can send over people and he's comfortable because he knows this woman can take care of these people even in his absence. Unlike that one ambaye akiwa huko na amefikiria pengine mtu amemwambia bwana ninaingia how is the situation in that home? Because whoever is always left there, itakani mtu aingie huko kabla tujafika huko ni confirm. So if that is the kind of husband now you are having, because he's worried every other time, you see he's not comfortable. Even if somebody wants to anamwambia usiende hakuna mtu nyumbani. You see, basically maybe the wife is just home. It's only that he's worried because he doesn't know what is the position of that home now that so is going. You see, so being an empowered woman, and that's why we're saying being a wife is also an empowered woman, because being a wife, so that you can be called a wife, is that you are basically a wife. You can do all that the wife needs to do. So it means you can get some sukuma out there ambayo ulipanda wewe mwenyewe, ukapikia hata mgeni na mayai ambayo umekuza kuku wameleta mayai. So before the husband comes in, somebody has already dined. And like ile mmengoja mgeni amengoja na hata mama pia amengoja tu, baba afike na and it's 10 hours down the line, everybody is looking at the other, we are waiting for the husband to come. You see, so that is what we're talking about. So I think basically those men who are having women who are empowered, I think they're happy. At the back of their mind, even if they cannot say I'm happy, but I know they're always happy because things are always running. Because you know the woman is always the mechanism behind everything in the home, and even in that man's life, because he can be coming from home comfortable. He's taken care of, she's taken care of everything. Bila amevaa, everything, anajua bila anatoka kwa nyumba, vile bibi alimuona basi yako sawa. And like vile unafikanga unasema bwana umetokea nyumbani ama umetoka wapi? And then he's like kwani nimetoka wapi? Yeah, because at the end of the day amekuja hii koti si mtakana imewekwa vizuri imesimama tu hivi. And as he was leaving, the wife was there. So he's wondering kwani huyu wife have to honor. So you see, this person is not going to be comfortable even in his place of work because he knows he's shabby, everything is not okay. Yeah, so that is what we're talking about. So you have an empowered woman, you are also empowered as a man.
Yeah, and before tutoke hapo, there are some men ambao unapata alioa msichana maybe alikuwa amesoma, hata labda alikuwa anafanya kazi, but then akifika kwake anamwambia no, I'll be the provider. Wewe kaa nyumbani, tutazaa watoto, utawalea, nitakuwa na provide. What can you say about that, Irene? Then Judy.
Okay, I think it really depends on what this man has seen. I'm still going back to the same scripture that we read that time, 31 of Proverbs. It's talking about the husband of this woman has trust in her. You see?
Yes.
And so this man has set this woman free to go and even do business. And we are told she's like a sheep that goes away abroad to bring food over. So this means the husband is sure of what she's going to do. So if you find that sometimes the man would decide wewe utakaa hapa nyumbani uchunge watoto na uchunge na kuku, sometimes there's a problem.
Yes.
Akikuachia kwenda huko nje, wewe pia umeenda kufanya shughuli zingine. So he'll say, my friend, can we come and sit back at home? I'm not saying necessarily that's the reason, but sometimes that is what happens.
Yes.
Or on the other end, maybe we have those men who are, they are not comfortable, as you did say, their security. They feel if you go out there, they are just insecure. That is a problem to them. And I would advise them, please, can you give them some time and see what they can do? Because, women are people who, once somebody is married, like for women, we always feel like we are there, especially if you have children. You are at your place. Sasa unaenda wapi? What else are you going to do out there? Are you seeing? So a good woman, an empowered woman in that case, is this person who knows, this is my home, these are my children, this is my husband. So even if she goes out there to do whatever kind of work she's doing, she'll be okay. So for women, please, for men, please let them go there. Because as Judy was describing, it's like when there is something that we need to do, she'll bring something on the table, he'll bring something on the table, we put it together, it brings a bigger thing. How you see? So that is why if you have an empowered woman, she will help you in so many other things. And like that one hand of, wanasema mkono moja, haitaweza kuua chawa. That is to say, she will contribute into this and then we'll do bigger things. that maybe could have been done for so many years if it was only for yourself. So please let them go there and do something.
And to you, Judith?
I think I can't advocate for this man ambao wanasema mwanamke akae nyumbani kwa sababu azai tu watoto and hizo vitu zingine nyumbani. You know, when you do that, then because women, I think women are naturally empowered. Hata kama hujampatia skills, hata kama she's not educated, she didn't see mlango wa shule, ndani mwake tulizaliwa tu. Sisi ni wazalishaji. Biblia inasema sisi we are womb. Tumebeba ile womb, and this womb Mungu hakutupea tu the womb ya kuzaa watoto. Sisi ni womb yenye huwa inabeba vitu mingi. Sisi ni watu tuna produce. So hata kama asipokuambia ati anakukataza usiende mahali, wewe tu ni mtu ambaye uta produce in that level, in that small level uta produce. And this woman, wakati unamkanisha hivyo asifanye kazi ambayo unafanya, wakati atapenya kivyake, you know, she'll be like a wild dog. Atajua kumbe hizi vitu ziko huku, and anaweza kakua disastrous. So I'm just encouraging the men ambao wanasema wanawake wakae nyumbani, give them freedom. Vile pastor amesema, it is some of them wako na ile they are not secure, wanafikiria vitu zingine, but when you give her freedom, you empower her. This lady atafanya, she will influence so many people. So just give them freedom, wawache wafanye vitu, because he's the beneficiary in fact. 100% they are the benefit.
And there is also a challenge with empowered women. Wale ambao wanaenda kazi, tuseme yule office women, asubuhi anaenda kazi, tuseme anaamkia 6, anafaa rudi kwa nyumba around let's say 5 or 6. How do they juggle to ensure that they balance the office life and also the home life? Let me start with Judith.
It is not easy, because I was once there. It is not easy because I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm an employee, I'm also a musician. You know, hizo vitu zote you can find that kwa wiki moja unaweza kuwa kama as a wife hiyo paka milele. And at times unapata kwamba you want to do music, I mean maybe you want to record, or maybe umealikwa mahali kufanya vitu and mko na watoto. Na watoto, it doesn't matter how old they are, bado ni watoto tu. Juggling between all those, it needs somebody who really cares. To like your husband. Wachana na this house helps. Your husband akwe ni mtu mwenye anajali, ule mtu anakupenda pia, and he believes in you. That wakati nimeenda muziki Uganda, nimemaliza 1 week, ananiamini ya kwamba that is what I've just gone to do. That is what I've been doing. And also when I come home, nitaendelea tuna hii kazi, but sasa it's not easy, but it needs somebody to hold your hand, or else it is not easy.
And vile ulikuwa sasa katika hiyo kazi ya ofisi, how did you manage to balance the work life and also the home life?
It was not easy, but kuna vile tu Mungu anakusaidia. And it means you'll spend a lot of time, yani ukishughulikia watoto, utaamka mapema, inabidi you do some things extra. That is when you can catch up na hizi vitu zingine, or else
before niende tu kwa wewe Irene, there's this issue of house helps. Unapata that mimi nimeandikwa kazi, so I don't do anything nyumbani. Naachia house help. Mimi kazi yangu ni kuamka asubuhi, maybe tu nitengeneze ile chai, and then nichukue chai yangu niende. Huyu mfanyikazi ndio ataamka, aoshe nguo, serve watu breakfast, same to lunch. By the time unakuja sapa alishatengeneza, hata ameserve watu.
Okay, watu ni tofauti, and also it depends with the kazi yenye unafanya. This house helps umewaandika wakusaidie mahali ambapo umepungukiwa, mahali you can't reach. So you are not supposed to give them that authority, wa behave as if au ndio sasa she behaves as if she's the wife or the mother of these people in this house. So wawachi hiyo mandate, wafikirie ya kwamba they've now taken over the house. So kuna vitu zingine you stamp your foot chini na uambie hii, even though nimechoka, hii kazi lazima nitafanya. As a woman, I mean as a wife and as a mother. So ni vigumu saa zingine kutegemea na kazi, inategemea na kazi ambayo unafanya, but as a wife, as a mother, kumwambia tu pia ndani ya kichwa yake ajue you are still in control. There are some things you will do by yourself. So that is what I was doing.
Yes, I think that wanawake wameweza kupata hiyo point. In most cases napata that wengi wana complain and households wamechukua a position ya nyumba, wamekuwa like the wives
Unatandika kitanda because ya taya.
Hapo ndo unapatanga vitu zinaenda south badala ya north. And to you
I think Judy has just reiterated on what we've been saying
yes.
here, and still on the scripture, it talks about this woman who wakes up and everybody has woken up. That is, everybody still asleep. She's up. So please, women, go and read that scripture. It has everything in it. Yeah, especially the empowered women. So what I know, as she's been saying, is that if you're a woman who is working, what you need to do is to make sure there are areas of your home that has to be yours. Hata kama uko na msaidizi mfanyikazi na hata kama ni mume wako, kuna vitu zingine I've seen in homes where maybe the husband has a kind of job ambayo zingine anaweza toka late na anarudi hata mapema, so mama amemwacha, unaona amekazana na manguo. It's not wrong to help, but it should not be like, umejua ukipata mbaba amewekewa manguo zimefika mpaka hapo na ameanza kuosha, umejua vile mbaba wanaosha, anafua nguo moja moja literally, so atakaa tu mpaka saa 7 mchana na alianza saa 2. You know, when such things start happening, things are not right. Yeah. So yes, they can help, but let them help in some areas or to a certain level. But if you let them just do it because you are an empowered woman, that is where now we are running in the wrong direction. Because you know, whatever is happening, your children are seeing. What kind of poor women somewhere, and they'll tell the husband, you have to go out and wash because me mama yangu alipata ndaka kazi. So I'm also going job. Please, can you get out there? The laundry, you know. So what we are talking about is that if you're a woman, you are empowered. There are things you just have to do, even if you're tired. Yes, there are things you just have to do. So it means you have to wake up very early. You have to sleep very late. Yes, however much. And I said here, you can ask God, and huyu Mungu ni mwaminifu sana. He'll give you the favor. He'll give you the strength. We read that even in 31. It was telling us that the strength that this lady ties around her waist, it helps us to continue doing all these things because she cannot do it with her own strength. So she'll be juggling between getting into the office, doing other things, because women unajua pia tunapenda connections. Ukiwacha tu mwanaume peke yake, hata neighbors watajua hapa ni kwa nani. But the woman now, you also have to socialize. People around here should know this is whose home, what are you doing there. You associate with them. If there is anything, you have to contribute. So you know, you are even in the society. You are in a place of work. You are in the church, something else. You know, so you are all over. But being all over does not mean that you are not going to do what you need to do. So it means a woman, as Judy did put it, there are people who are born naturally empowered. So you have to seek God to help you, so that empowerment is within you.
Yes. And concerning still pale kwa nyumba, I find that sana sana wale wanawake ambao wamekuwa empowered, ambao wanaenda kazi, anaenda asubuhi, anarudi jioni, utapata that the respect to the husband sana sana huwa wanaume complain that respect inaenda chini, and because anasema after all wewe kutoka asubuhi pia mimi natoka, ukirudi jioni narudi, mwisho wa mwezi pia mimi na contribute kwa shopping ya familia. How can you advise women to handle that situation even if they are also working as their husbands? Let me start with Irene, then Judy.
I think what is important is you should look at the virtues. Because hata kama unasaidia mtu ama mnasaidiana, it's not up to that now you can rate him. Because hata wazazi wako si wewe unawasaidia. Sasa unataka kusema baba yako amekosa kuwa baba kwa sababu unamsaidia. So you know, you have to look at these things from where everybody's position should remain intact. Fight whatever you can do because you are empowered. So this is to say, we should not tamper with anything simply because we are empowered. This empowerment is to help us and help the society and help our home and help our children, our husbands and all that stuff. But it's not to bring them down now because you are empowered. I'm telling you one thing and I'm repeating it again. If that is what you're going to do, your empowerment will come down here. And people will not even respect your level of empowerment because you'll be doing it and it's like there's nothing that is there. Nobody will take it serious because even God has not taken it serious. Yes, because that is what not God would want you to do, even if you're
you're empowered. So hata kama wewe pia siku za shopping huwa unaenda unatoa wanasema wewe unanunua hii na hii na hii, mimi nanunua hii, and then ukilipa nyumba pia unalipa this amount, that does not guarantee you to now become somebody else in this house. Remember, the husband is talking and you're like, okay, so we can talk and then it's finished, can you go? No, that is not where we are headed. And we've also talked about something here. As all that is happening, there are children here who are learning. I don't think you'll be that woman or that mother whom the girl comes back with the society namna hii wamerudi wanasema huyu msichana wako amekuwa kitukana our boy simply because she's empowered. You know, you will not be happy. Are you saying that? But what would you want to replicate into these children? So make sure that you're working out in that direction. So whatever you are doing, remember those children. And I did say something here also about the same, that when you're doing this, even if they might not see, tunajua siku hizi tunachukua watoto tunapeleka body, we are spirits. So whatever you're doing here is the same spirit that is affecting that child. So please come into them. Hata kama uliwaficha wakaenda body, utashangaa tu umekaa unaangalia, this one looks like what I used to do. And then now you're like, now what do we say? It is exactly what you did, and so that is what it is. So I don't think there's anybody who is happy when such a thing will be happening. So if you don't want that to happen, don't do it.
Wow, strong point there.
Yeah. As a woman, when you are empowered, you are not empowered for yourself. You are empowered for the community. So I would say that, and also the Bible says that the woman, the man is the head of the home. Being the head of the home, yeye ndiye ameshikilia authority. Yani baraka za Mungu zikikuja, zinafaa zipite kwa kichwa, zikiflow, zikienda chini. So it means when you don't respect authority, hata wewe mwenyewe hutabarikiwa. So when you are empowered, ujue ya kwamba kitu cha kwanza, you are not empowered for yourself, you are empowered for the community. And the first community is your husband. So when you are empowered, first respect your husband. Unless kama utaki kukaa pale. Kama unataka kukaa pale, respect your husband, whichever position you hold in the society. Respect your husband, and that is when you will also live happily in that home. Kama utaki kuishi vema in that home, then don't respect, because hata maendeleo haitapatikana. Because nyinyi amuishi kwa umoja, you're not speaking as one. So no development, no nothing in that home. So just respect.
Yeah, na tumalizia tu another thing also that watu wengi nimeona wakicomplain, we have the sex life. Hiyo tutaguzia tu mbio because naona time pia haiko kwa upande wetu. You'll find that after nimetoka kazini nimechoka, and maybe your husband wants sex, but then mwanamke anamwambia no, I'm tired, na kesho nafaa kuraukia job. What do you say about that?
So you are tired for who? That's my question. Because at the end of the day, you went out working for your boss in the office, or for the government or whatever. That was for most people. And now here, there is another kind of job you're supposed to do. Yes. Because as a pale job, kuna pengine departments. So maybe you are in this department, you're doing something, your services are required in the other department. Would you tell these people, I'm tired, I'm not doing that? Utafukuzwa kazi. So this is to say, if you come home and you say you're tired, utafukuzwa kazi hapa, because this is another job. So you have to do it. So what we are saying is, at the end of the day, this tired thing is not going to apply. So look for a way of being re-energized. And I told you, the only way is to ask God to help you. Because the strength of this body ni huwa inawea out. Kweli tukisema tunafanya na nguvu za mwili hatutaweza. Lakini Mungu akitusaidia, God will help you and will strengthen you, will refresh you. Even when you think you're tired and you're tattered, you know, kuna wakati kweli tunachoka. We are human beings. Ingawaje, when I'm talking about this, I'm also remembering that I know people can get tired, things can be happening, you might even be sick. But the thing is, what Judy did mention this, what is your relationship between you and your husband in this home? You know, because sometimes we can always talk and people can understand, because as I've even talking about the office, you can talk to that department and say, okay, not today, wacha nitafanya hiyo kazi kesho. Leo nimekwisha. You see, they can understand. So it means you must have a relationship, so that this relationship between you and your husband will help you. And it should not be a routine now. Every other day umemkalisha chini umejua. It will not matter. Because this is a job. It has to be done. Now, who is going to do it? Because for men, they are very easy.
The moment you say you're tired, tomorrow you're also tired. They are going to look for somebody else to do the job. And once this job is done, sasa tena utalilia nani. So this job has to be done somehow. I don't know how, but I've just told you the secret is ask God to refresh you.
Yeah, when I was getting married, my aunt told me ya kwamba kuna ile nguvu yenye haifai kuisha. She was advising me, kuna ile nguvu yenye haifai kuisha. Hata kama umefanya kazi gani, kuna ile nguvu haifai kuisha. Kwa hivyo as pastor has just said, hiyo nguvu physically huwa inaisha. Umechoka kazini, but saa zingine ni kumuomba tu Mungu akusaidie so that you do your obligation. Lakini hiyo nguvu vile senge yangu aliniambia haifai kuisha. When that time comes, hiyo nguvu haifai kuisha. And also another thing I would like to ask men or our husbands ya kwamba you can also help me. Pia hata pengine wewe umechoka, pia mimi nimechoka. But kwa sababu najua kuna there is also another department yenye lazima nifanye kazi. Pia unaweza nisaidia kidogo. Kwa sababu unajua kuna strength kidogo yenye lazima nifanye kwa another department na tumechoka sisi wote. You can also help me to re-energize me, to refresh myself. So that nikifanya hiyo kazi nyingine nisikulete down. Ndio vile tu pia mimi nakusaidia wakati pia wewe umechoka na kusaidia, so that you also don't let me down in the other department. So it is also ile a matter of kusaidiana. Unanisaidia nisichoke sana so that nifanye hiyo kazi nyingine. Lakini kazi ya hiyo upande vingine vile aunti yangu aliniambia, hiyo nguvu haifai kuisha. Fanya tu kazi kwa ofisi. Enda tu kanisa, ukwe pasta ubiri, but hii nguvu omba Mungu akusaidie. Hii nguvu ifai kuisha. When that time comes, hiyo nguvu ikue.
Wow, I think that women out there are part of, because that is usually another challenge. Natoka job, unamwambia mume wako that I'm tired today, tomorrow tena I'm tired, tomorrow I'm tired, and no men, wanaume hawezi vumilia. They look for a solution and you not like that solution. Thank you so much, Irene, and thank you so much, Judith. And as you wind up, I'll just give Judith and also Irene a moment to say something. Judith, you said that you're a gospel musician, and I know that our viewers would like to know more about that.
Yeah, I'm a gospel musician. I started music ile udogo when I was young kiasi. I came up from a religious family where my deceased mother we used to sit as a family, we sing, ujioni, then we pray. Then I think that talent ikaanza to grow when I went to Sunday school. Unasikia wananiambia, Judy, can you lead us in this song? Hivyo. But professionally I started singing in 2015. That is when I produced my first album of 7 songs. And thereafter I've been producing singles moja. Sasa zimefika singles sita. Nimeona Mungu akawa mwaminifu.
Unafanya aina gani? Maybe local, English, Swahili?
Niko na zote. Kuna hata ya vijana, ile ya vijana ya kisasa. There's a time nilikuwa nimetoa zingine and my fans wakaniambia, na sisi umetuacha. So there's also nyingine ya vijana na ni ya English. So I do all genre of music. Sijakuwa specific ati nafanya this moja tu.
Na mtu akitaka kupata hizo nyimbo zako, maybe akufuatilie pale YouTube.
Ziko YouTube. Kwa YouTube naitwa Naholi_J. You'll get me there.
Yeah, ndio nimeona unaitwa Judith Naholi aka J. So hiyo ni ile ya ile upande mwingine usanii. Well, thank you so much, our viewers. Make sure you visit that YouTube page, like, subscribe, and view the songs. I know that there are nice songs there. You can go and confirm them. And I wish you all the best and continue spreading the word out there.
Thank you.
And to you,
I have not much to say. Just say thank you so much for being our viewer today, and we love you. And this is Irene. Thank you.
Yes, and Irene, by the way, is also a counselor. In case you're having issues with your marriage, your relationship, you can always get anapatikana pale kwa ofisi ya Gospel Believers Fellowship. I think that you should give those details to the viewers.
Those people want to get me, I'm next to Huduma Center. From Huduma Center, the next place. You get Gospel Believers Fellowship. We have our office there. So whenever you come up there, we are there. We have a Bible school. We have office for administration, that is in terms of the ministry. So you want anything, you get us there. My number sometimes is always there, 0719-369932. Anything, we can always talk about this and pray about it. And you know God is faithful.
Yeah, and kisema Huduma Center anamaanisha Huduma Center ya Bungoma town.
Yeah.
No, you have 47 Huduma Center. Yeah, so she's talking about Bungoma Huduma Center pale mbele kidogo utapata kanisa ya Gospel Believers Fellowship. If you have issues, because I've seen, by the way, many watu wengi sana wamekuwa text issues na marriage, atafanya nini. Those are questions you should channel to Irene Mumbo Mshebi, and I know that you'll be helped. So thank you so much, Judith. Nakutakia kila laheri katika safari yako ya muziki. And thank you so much, Irene. And thank you to our viewers for being with us since the start of the program. My name is Rida Chebet-Kering, and this is Maisha Television. Continue engaging with us on Facebook and YouTube, Maisha Television Kenya, Instagram and Twitter at Maisha TV KE. See you next time.